so people can hear us?
Hey stream chat, let me know if you guys can hear us.
Yeah, if y'all can hear us, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, let us know.
Hello.
Although it should, okay, it's a bit of a delay, so it's gonna take a bit. I think it should be up in a second. But yeah. So it's EM hunting, right? And PXS surviving. Yeah, they can hear us. Alright, we're good. Fabulous.
someone goes, just shut up and start the game. So, whoever said that, guys, it sits on the screen for a minute. We have, and I'm not even in this game. There's literally we have no control over this.
Yeah.
Whenever you enter tournament mode, it will always be delayed for a minute. Anyways, EM Bear is she currently in SPAD's Dream Witch as well?
I'm not 100% sure right now because season reset makes things really whack, but
yeah, well, PXS here is
former and possibly current SPAD's Dream Witch.
Yeah, so this is gonna be a really interesting strat here. I'm going Perfumer, knowing that Bear is a Dream Witch. It's a very risky play, but it'll allow them to. They can actually have some pretty nice decoding here.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you want to go to Cats and Grizzly are streaming on Twitch.
Yeah, I have the link in the description, so if you guys want to watch their stream, it's on Twitch. Probably a bit more professional.
Yeah, they're going to be a lot more professional. We're just kind of filling in as MC since there were some technical issues.
Yeah.
That came up last second. Yes, Alien will be playing. I'm just reading off the chat.
Mm-hmm.
So me and Wind are I'm the coach for Legacy. She's like my assistant coach / manager. So, all right, anyways, Bear coning in on the Perfumer. This is a good. Oh shoot, this could be a bit trick. Wind, can you help me here? ADHD.
Sorry.
My ADHD's kicking in.
So anyways, well,
right,
on my stream, I'm the one spectating right now, so he switched targets around quite a bit. Right now he's finding the Gravekeeper and probably gonna try to get a hit off, but it looks like some good communication, so the Grave actually did end up getting hit though. He got blinked on. Otherwise, it was good communication. He saw she was coming in and vaulted the pallet, had distance. A bit of an early shovel, but it will make sure that he's staying alive for now. And she's not going to tunnel him, looks like. Just switching targets again, see who she can find. We can look around. It looks like he's about to find the mechanic, who's already rotating away again. The Merc's decoding at Factory, Perfumer's decoding at Sandbags. Still 5 ciphers, and for a Dream Witch, this isn't the worst position, to be honest. She has one person injured, the ciphers aren't very far right now, and she did find the mechanic. So we're doing well. Yeah, May isn't in game, so he's gonna be a little bit delayed. We'll try to see if we can get him into the game.
Yeah, I'm really sorry about that.
That's alright. Yeah, but you can take care of answering all the questions on stream.
Yeah, so here, I'll answer the questions on stream since there was a lot of technical issues that sort of popped up like last second, so.
Yeah.
Anyways.
But yeah. Looks like they healed up the Grave. The mechanic is doing a good job kiting right now. And 1 leech on the map, 4 ciphers remaining.
I think it's a very interesting strat that Bear went for because she leeched the Perfumer, but then left the Perfumer. Normally, if you're leeching on the Perfumer, you're going to want to go all in.
Yeah, it's
on, killing them.
It's very risky to just keep the leech since she has her perfumes.
She did trump card and switched to patroller, right? I mean, Blink. Did she have trump card? Or
No, she started out with Blink. So it looks like because it was a seer ban, so Blink Dream.
So that's actually a good play right there. But the mech is kiting very well, and that, obviously putting a damper in Bear's plan.
Yeah, and the decoding is starting to really get through right now. There's only 2 ciphers remaining. and both of them are above 50%. So Bear is having a little bit of trouble. It looks like she's trying to keep up the map pressure right now. Got a nice hit on the grave through the pallet. Yeah, she's trying to keep up the map pressure, trying to keep them from decoding too much, but the ciphers were very far apart as well, the last two ciphers that were getting worked on. So, although she pushed the grave off of one, the perfumer and mercenary were able to finish a cipher, and now it's down to one cipher.
I forget that we're delayed. Like, I can't comment.
Yeah, it looks like they're gonna try to heal up, but the spawn follower is following in, so putting more pressure. Nice blank on the grave. So that's a down, and now Bear's gonna do her best to keep up the pressure, I guess. Because one cipher remaining, that cipher is pretty far. And this is the first chair for the Gravekeeper. Nice blank to get
these survivors have played very well.
Yeah, the survivors are playing really well. Like, they're spreading out, healing up, deleaching, decoding. So now we have everyone injured on the map. It's a difficult position for Bear right now, though, because the survivors have, all these ciphers. Oh, he got a nice down on the perfumer. So this is going to be rough for the survivors, actually, because now everyone's injured, and the perfumer is down by their last cipher.
Yeah, so now what Bear needs to do here is she needs to basically defend that cipher as much as possible, and really kind of keep these survivors in check and injured. She needs to pick up downs whenever she can, because right now, you know, she has the chance to snowball, and she needs to capitalize on it, because the game's too far in for her to, like, let up and really play conservative.
And even better for her is the fact that all of these three ciphers are so close to each other. So as a Dream Witch with multiple leeches on the map, she can put up a lot of pressure right now. She has 3 leeches out in addition to her spawn follower. Well, 2 now. I think the Gravekeeper deleached. So this is very difficult for the survivors, and she still has Blink for her chase. Unfortunately missed that blink on the perfumer, but still guarding that worked on cipher really hard and trying to keep up the pressure. Everyone's still injured, and now the mercenary's down, and he's the only one that can really save. They are trying to start a new cipher, but yeah.
Good play for them, because Bear's just putting too much pressure on the cipher that's worked on. But with 3 people injured and the Merc down, and it's 2 leeches out now, it's just going to be very tough for these survivors.
And now the Gravekeeper's down as well.
You got to give it to Bear here for really...
Let's back up.
I hate my life. I'm doing so bad.
Alright, sorry guys,
okay.
Stream crashed. I think we should be back now. But yeah, I mean, honestly, Bear is doing a great job. She really took advantage of that congestion of ciphers and really put up that pressure, especially since she got her first down with 1 cipher remaining. And now she's had multiple people on chair and is really, like, she's not letting them work on that cipher. The mechanic is working on middle cipher, but as everyone's injured, I'm sure that is going very slowly.
Yeah, with 3 people injured, mechanic just decodes too slow for it to make any real difference.
Yeah.
So look, if you are PXS here, which you know, you got to be in the position of we have to find a way to regroup, heal up, and get this game back in our control. But that's going to be very hard, because this is an end-game Dream Witch who knows what she's doing, and as you can tell, she's not letting them regroup.
She did get that abnormal switch in, so...
That's a very risky move. But if it pays off, Because typically you want to switch to abnormal whenever you have people down, and the game's a lot more snowballed than it currently is.
Yeah.
So she's going to have to find a way to get downs without a blink.
Yep.
But, you know, in exchange, she's getting to control these ciphers. She has a lot more control. PXS doing a great job, though, of just rotating her and keeping her, you know, preoccupied and chipping away at these ciphers. Because that's what they really need to do that right here.
Yeah.
And with the abnormal switch, I think now they actually have the ability to kind of regroup, heal up, and get the game back, you know, in their favor.
Yeah. She's doing a great job. She's keeping leeches at all of the ciphers that are getting worked on, so it's very difficult for the survivors to like, get any decoding done, especially with the spawn follower at their new main last cipher.
And you got another good thing about what these survivors are doing is they're taking advantage of that abnormal switch by just hiding really well. Yeah. Because like I said earlier, without a blink, Dreamwitch her chase is very, very without blink the controller, Dreamwitch is very weak. You know, her chase is rather weak. Yeah. And these survivors are all doing great jobs. They did a great job of hiding her early game. You know, she got her first down at one cipher. And they're also doing a great job of hiding here in game.
Yeah. And like they also took advantage. I mean, the Gravekeeper finally got healed up. And they're just chipping away at those ciphers and like slowly putting up pressure. And as the abnormal becomes less and less effective, they're getting those ciphers closer and closer to prime. And she can't really commit to anyone. And it looks like middle cipher is primed now. And they did pop it. They did pop it because I think they communicated that she was heading over to middle, probably going to chase the grave. She did get the grave down. Very nice. But only one leech is up on the map along with the spawn follower, so... And with abnormal, it's going to be difficult for...
She has very little map control, especially because that leech is on the Merc. It can prove very, you know...
Yeah. So now it looks like she's going to chase the mechanic and see if she can tunnel her down and get a tie, maybe. Because it looks like the other gate's going to get open and she won't get there in time, so... But the mechanic is kiting near dungeon and the Merc is ready to body block, but she does get the down.
Bear security... Good place from Bear here, because Bear needed that tie, because remember, the EM survivors... They won the first round against Instinct Dreamwitch. And so getting that tie does give EM the lead 1-0.
Yeah, she just needs to make sure that a tie is like all she really needs just to stay in the lead, make sure they're doing well, put her survivors in a better position as well. And the mechanic's first time on chair, so it looks like the mercenary might be trying to go for the save. Since the mechanic is so close to dungeon and detention's almost out, I think he's pretty confident that he'll be able to make it out. So, although they might not win the match.
They might not get the win here, but he knows they have to go for it here.
No, he did end up leaving though.
Playing it safe.
Nice job from both sides.
Great job. Yeah, especially I gotta give it to Bear here because that is a tough comeback to make.
Yeah. Very difficult.
Alright, I am in game now, so now I can give actual commentary. If you guys are so...
Yeah.
If you guys are so kind to, you know, let me spectate the match. Again, guys, I'm very sorry about, me being let's see. Who has joined us here? Alien. So.
Hey, yeah, ma'am, so you can spectate now.
Alright, thank you so much.
Fabulous.
Whoops, I accidentally invited you because my brain just doesn't work as usual.
B4U will be playing, but not today, if I'm correct?
Yeah, so B4U is going to be playing Sunday versus the winner of Legacy and Atlas.
Yeah. Yeah, so we'll see the rest of the results soon. We're still going to be... There's still the rest of EM versus PXS, and the winner of EM and PXS will be going against Prodigy today, if I'm not wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, today. And
yeah,
then
so
we will also have Legacy playing versus Atlas today, which is why I have to stream, because Alien will have to be playing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is not Nick's 13. This is not for Koa. This is more or less just for fun.
Yeah. It's mostly for fun, and we kind of just want to show off our, like, NAU teams. We want to show that we have good teams and
kind of
we can perform well. So we're just kind of showcasing and having fun.
All right. Can I get an invite?
Can I get an invite?
May han på med VC. Journal.
Oh yeah. I'll be right back.
Yeah, they need to sort out all of the bands and character selections and all. So PR versus Legacy. So that will happen if if Legacy beats Atlas and PR wins against whoever wins between EM and PXS, then yes, we will. And then Legacy would have to beat B4U as well, I think. And then, yes, we would be facing, but, yeah. Am I participating? I'm not a player on the team. I'm the assistant coach and the manager of Legacy, so I do play in practices sometimes, if need be. But generally, I'm not considered a player on the team. So, yeah. Miri should be playing. Hi, Dream. Yeah, so right now we're going to be doing PXS versus EM, and then I think it will be the winner of that versus Prodigy, and then it will be Legacy versus Atlas. Yeah, I'd destroy Alien's win rate. It's a very important job, guys. Lady behind the mic, do you want some chocolate cake? Oh yeah. I love chocolate cake. I could totally go for some. Yeah, I guess you could say that, an overseer. Yeah, I help Mayhem with coaching, so basically I yell at the survivors and the hunters a lot, especially at Alien. I'm glad you guys like my voice. Have I eaten today? Yes, I have. Oh, yeah, actually, I am Alien. Sorry, my voice changed, you know. It'd be like that sometimes. The morning does this to me. Yeah, hi, I'm Wind, Legacy's assistant coach and manager, Alien's friend. I'm streaming since he's gonna be playing. Yeah, dude, we can hold hands. Yeah, I'm waiting for them to... Mayhem will be back, it's just we need to figure out some map selections and all that. I don't think they're in game yet, so I will be waiting for them to invite me eventually. It's not that I mean, Legacy, I was one of the last people to join Legacy, so I can't say I coach the new players to join. I will be spectating, I'm just waiting for them to sort out the bans and the picks and everything. Oh god, what was I saying? But yeah, so like, so in practice, I'm usually spectating the matches and, I mean, calling everyone out for, like, their mistakes, telling them what they should have done differently, and stuff like that. And, I also, like, talk to Alien and May about different strategies, like what maps we want to pick, what hunters, what team comps. We look at the different buffs and nerfs for different survivors and decide if we want to add them into our strategy or not. Stuff like that. I am not married. Miri is an actual good player, so she's actually playing on the team, not me. Dreaming, don't expose me. I'm... Bonbon is my weakness, I'm sorry. How many people are in Legacy? So, we have 3 hunters right now, 2 main ones and another kind of backup and definitely like someone that helps in practices, and then we have 5 survivors, and then there's me and Mayhem helping out with the coaching and managing and everything. When will you stream again?
Wow, sorry about that. That took a bit.
May's back. Alright.
Alright, so that was... Sorry about that. You know, there was just a lot more time was taken with the bans.
I mean, May's doing a lot of the organization for the tournament and everything,
so I'm really... So. Yeah, I'm kind of... I don't really know what I'm doing. I've been told to MC, I've been told to stream, I've been told to do the refing, I've been told to... And then I'm told I gotta help out Legacy. I don't really know. So I'm here. I'm sorry about me being so all over the place.
I'm getting invited.
Alien's gonna be playing later.
Yeah, he will be playing.
Alright, so going into the second round.
Review of the first round. Both hunters went Greenwich on factory.
So going into the
and then PXS's hunter.
Instinct. Instinct went. Instinct had a good game, but he lost.
Yeah.
And Bear had a nice comeback and got the tie.
Yeah.
So
at the moment,
that puts the score at 5-3, right?
Yeah, it's 5-3.
EM's leading. EM won the first round, 5-3. So if EM wins this second round here, then it ends and it goes into the... Yes. So in order for it to get to a third round, PXS needs to tie or win in points this round.
Yeah. And now...
Going in, you know, Moldy being the former... EM has actually switched into a new hunter, Moldy Pizza. And that's a good choice, coming in as, you know, and also the band's very smart. Moldy used to be the first Axe Boy and #1 hunter using Axe Boy. So, smart band coming in here. Good team comp, especially, you know, knowing that Moldy is a top lizard. I think going for Femur was a pretty, you know, safe choice.
Yeah. Perfumer's a really good character. She can kite a lot of different hunters, and she's very strong as a kiter, so even if he doesn't go lizard, she can still perform very well.
Looks so far like he's going to be readied up as violinist. Moving in. Again, this is a good team comp, especially for Lakeside. You know, going Priestess, bringing in the Ford, bringing in the Mert. And it looks like they're going to be using a kiter and Perfumer here.
Yeah.
Moldy's band. So the reason Moldy made those bands is Seer again. That helps, you know, especially cut down kite times. And the mech ban really hurts their really puts a damper on the Cypher Rush.
It's very difficult for hunters to win when there's a mechanic on the team, just because her Cypher Rush can be so strong that even with bad kites, like someone might do a short kite or whatever, like things can go wrong, but the Cypher Rush will be so strong. So it's very difficult. So Mechanic is a very popular band.
So currently, right now, they're just going to their trades, and again, we have no control over this stream taking so long.
Yeah, it's just like in game, it doesn't let people ready up for a certain amount of time. So like it just won't let it'll give the survivors a certain amount of time to pick their whoever they're playing, and then the hunter can't even ready up in that time. They have to wait for that, and then they'll play.
So coming in, I know this PXS survivors. You know, a lot of them are very long. They've been playing for a long time. They're very talented, and Moldy. He's going a bit more meta than usual with the violinist pick, because Moldy is known for being an off-meta hunter as he plays Anne, Lizard. You know, you've seen him. I've seen this guy play just about every hunter.
Yeah.
And while his lineup's a bit, he doesn't have a Dream Witch in his lineup like Bear does. He's a lot more versatile, and that makes him a smart swap in for second round.
So the match is starting.
Looks like he's gonna find looks like he's either gonna find the Ford first, or if he keeps going, and the Merc's here. This isn't really what you want to have happen as a hunter, but
very
it's by
unfortunate.
No means a game over, a GG. Alright, gonna just completely ignore the Mert. Good play.
Yeah, and it looks like he's gonna chase for the forward for a bit. He does have teleport, so it's likely that he's gonna just chase the forward.
Try to get a hit. He might try to get a hit here, yeah. Try to get a hit on the forward, make him burn some resources, and then teleport off when he's to target.
Yeah.
Barely missing that note. Great dash coming in from Rhett.
And it looks like he's looking around for ciphers to teleport to. But there is a super portal set up. So it's very risky to teleport until he breaks one end, which it looks like he will be going to the Perfumer to break an end of the super portal, and then probably will end up chasing her. Unless he teleports to the...
Or no.
Yeah, teleports to the Priestess on Big Boat.
Nice portals coming in from Adam, using Big Boat well to his advantage. Yeah. Good mind game from Moldy there.
Yeah, now he will just be chasing the Priestess, which...
Progressed as well, and the forward Cypher has decent progress.
Hi guys, stream crashed again, sorry. He downed the Priestess. Very good note on her.
Is that stream still going?
Yeah, the stream's back up. Everything's fine. Sorry. Yeah.
Alright. Mert coming in. Oh, great hit on Moldy. The elbow pad was a little bit late. Now, if I'm Moldy, you're going to try to double hit this Mert here.
Ooh. He did get the double hit on the Mert. If he had gotten the note, he possibly could have stuffed him, but...
Possibly.
The mercenary did a good job, avoided the note. Unfortunately, did still get double hit.
Because that Merc is double hit, he's going to be down and not able to decode. Which is... Let's see, Moldy... Nice
patience from the Priestess.
So great kiting coming in from the Priestess, because that is one risk of double hitting a Mert is you can get rebound kited. And that's exactly what you're seeing happen here. Can he get the hit? Great save.
My ping is looking very sexy right now. Sorry about that. You know, servers lag sometimes. But yeah, there's 2 ciphers remaining, so the survivors are definitely still in a pretty good position, and especially with a forward on the team, this can really go either way. 1 cipher remaining, actually. Forward can stall out a lot of time, which is why he's a very popular ban right now. And
great save coming in from Rec.
And a nice stun.
Now the question is, can it give the Priestess enough time to rebound kite?
Yeah, as we see, the cipher that Perfumer is working on right there is not very far yet, and the Priestess is kiting right next to it. Ooh, nice hit through the pallet. It looks like Forward's gonna try to lurk a little bit, see what he can do, but the cipher's also right there, so he can pressure the decoding at the same time as the Forward. But he can't waste too much time because the Priestess does self-heal very quickly.
It's gonna be a tricky stun to hit.
But he does land it. Very nice. He's trying to body block, it looks like. Misses the string. Too far out, I guess. And now they're gonna continue to decode.
Moldy.
Sure. I think Moldy might be lagging. Yeah.
He disconnect there, or?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Let me just check in the server real quick, see what's going on.
Alright, let's just see if, they pause that deduction, what they're gonna do.
Are teams allowed to VC during tournaments?
Yes, they are.
Yes.
So your hunter can't be in the VC with, you can't be in at the same time, like while you're playing.
Yeah. But the survivor teams do VC while they're playing. We have special voice channels for all of them. Please be respectful to all of the survivors. All of the people here are very good players. All of them are top
Is the
tier.
lag over? Should I start?
I'm not sure. You should ask if Moldy can respond.
Is Moldy in the VC?
Yeah.
No clue.
Do you on pause?
Okay.
Yeah.
On pause.
Alright.
Should have bought some time.
If you need me, just ask me next time.
Alright, it looks like he's alright. So yeah, he's teleporting back to the cipher, probably gonna try to put up some pressure on that.
As you can see, that lag did mess up his note, so...
Yeah. So he did decide to try to...
Oh, great pallet stun coming in.
And the cipher was
pop the cipher on the pallet.
Now it looks like the forward's gonna get the chase near the gate, so he'll probably just try to stall out as much time as he can to get the survivors to the other side of the map so that they can open that gate and remember, get out.
And remember, it is because he did just use his teleport, it is gonna hurt him quite a bit on that in-game ability. With Priestess up, with the Priestess up, and, no teleport.
Yeah.
It looks like it's gonna be a win for the survivors.
Yeah.
And now it's just a matter of, is the forward going to be able to get the dungeon or not?
Yeah, he is slowly making his way, but Moldy's putting up a lot of pressure and cutting him off.
Especially with Violinist being able to slow down.
Yeah.
Yep, there we go.
And it looks like he did get the down on the forward. So.
Great fight. Unfortunate lag. Great fight from the survivors. And.
So it does look like the PXS survivors got a 3-man. So they're trying to. Looks like they're really fighting to take it back after the first round, where they did struggle a little bit. Both teams are doing really well, and so we'll see how it goes in the next match.
Yeah. So. Win.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So coming in with Instinct. What do you think? I think this is going to be a very tough position for Instinct, because, as you know, Instinct is arguably Mad Eye's worst map. If I'm them here, would you go ahead and just risk the Mad Eyes, or would you try and go for the Dream Witch again?
So, right now, it's always a difficult position to put your hunter in a position where they need to. It's always difficult to put anyone in a position where they need to 3-man or 4-man, but Instinct's in a really good position right now because of his survivors. All he really needs is a tie right now. And
yeah, Instinct does need the tie.
All he needs is a tie to win the round. And so Mad Eyes, I think, he's a very risky and hunter in that he's one of those hunters that kind of feels like he's 4-man or no man, you know?
Yeah.
You 4-man with him, or you get 4-manned. And that's what makes it really difficult with Mad Eyes. Personally, I think I would tell him to go for whatever hunter he's more confident in getting him the tie. If he gets Dream Witch, I'd take the Dream. I'd tell him to go ahead and play Dream Witch. It really just
his Instinct, while it's very impressive that he's a good Dream Witch. He's a very good Mad Eye, and he has loads of other hunters. Again, he's been playing this game very long, so he's quite experienced with quite a few characters.
Yeah.
And something like a Bloody Queen or a Bonbon right here, which I believe he's also a top Bonbon.
Yeah.
That could be good for a tie. However, again, Bonbon is weaker on late side, so they're going to be in a very tricky position here.
I definitely think Mad Eyes is quite risky. With Dream Witch, I think the thing is, what he would be able to do if all he's going for is a tie is just really go hard on tunneling one of the survivors, ensure a kill and play out that end game and stuff as well as he can. Keep up the map pressure with her. Personally, I think it's less risky than Mad Eyes. But we'll see what he goes with.
If he has something like a strong Bloody Queen that comes out, well, Bloody Queen did get nerfed, and you do see her be kind of, more or less, she's not as favorable for ties as she used to be, especially coming in second round. You will see even in IVL, the Identity V League in China, some hunters will actually go I think one hunter I did see, he needed a tie to win the round. He went Bloody Queen, put up a great fight, and he got that tie. Yeah. And because I agree with you there, Matter is a very risky hunter. You're on his worst map. You're facing really good survivors. Yeah. You need a tie. I would personally.
If he needed a 4-man right here, I'd say if he's great Mad Eyes. If he's confident in his Mad Eyes, I'd totally tell him to go Mad Eyes if it's 4-man or nothing. But it's not.
And
although I would love to see the Mad Eyes, it would definitely be an interesting pick. Since so few people play him, and it would be really cool to see something different in a tournament. But we'll see.
So, especially getting that, it is, especially if he can get if he gets one kill here, it goes in the third round. So,
yeah.
Again, Instinct is, like I said, super versatile hunter. So I don't actually have the greatest prediction on what he's going to go, because in the time I've known this guy, and the time I've played against this guy, he's played just about every hunter that exists.
So the survivors are going to be loading in. I do have the bands and everything pulled up right now, but I won't spoil too much until they start actually picking them. Yeah, but yeah, I think Instinct is going to prove himself as a very versatile hunter.
There's just times like, for example, there's all sorts of different kinds of hunters play this game. Some people really click with different characters. Some get really versatile. Some of them like Bear, and it's a lot of Dream Witches. And a lot of Mad Eyes, they really specialize. So it's extremely unique to see a hunter that can play Dream Witch really well, Mad Eyes really well,
and a bunch of others.
Loads of other. So that's something that's really special and unique that you just don't really see in many hunters.
Yeah.
And I think this is a position where Instinct can prove himself strong throughout that. Yeah. However, look, EM did win the first round against him, so they've definitely proven that, that they are a force to be reckoned with for him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I'm interested, again, Elias is a top cowboy. He's worked so hard on his cowboy, and knowing that cowboy is a great wind condition hunter, oh my goodness, a very great wind condition survivor. That actually does provide a lot of, that can actually provide a lot of win potential for EM survivors, even out of these tough positions.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we'll see how this goes. The survivors will be banning his Dream Witch, so that is no longer an option for Instinct to go.
Smart move from them.
Yeah, very smart move. Dream Witch is a very strong hunter.
So one thing is, Lakeside can be a very strong map for Dream Witch. It's a little bit, kind of luck-based in certain aspects, coming with the mech ban and the priestess ban. So it looks like he doesn't want to deal with the mech cipher rush, and he doesn't want to deal with priestess, controlling the map on him and rotating.
It does end up making more sense as we see that he is picking Bonbon.
Yeah, those are for Lakeside Bonbon coming in second round. Those are very good bans.
Yeah.
Like I said, Lakeside's a tough map for Bonbon, so he's still in a tricky position here. But I think he might have the ability to muscle through.
Yeah, I think Seer's not as scary specifically for a Bonbon. He can still work out very well. Like, I think it's definitely. Like, you definitely can't say Seer is useless against Bonbon, because...
Seer's almost pretty strong, but Seer's also not much of a threat.
Yeah.
See, Bonbon's a chip damage hunter. And chip damage hunters, they like Sculptor and Bonbon, they play very strong against Seer.
Yeah. And forward is also going to be a huge risk just because of how much time he can stall.
So looking at his build, check out that build. He's going an up build, and he's going to be, and that's teleport. So very strong. That's a very solid strat here coming, for Lakeside Bonbon.
Yeah, it looks like he is finding the forward first. He does have quenching effect, so after 50 seconds, if he doesn't get any presence, he will know where everyone else is and will be able to teleport to whoever he thinks is the best chase for him, which I would assume might be the Seer. Although it does look like the forward is kiting in the direction of the Seer. So, if he noticed, which he did...
Yes, he will. So, Seer's going to have to kite in the general area of the forward, but forward's going to finish his Cypher, so Cypher should still remain pretty consistent.
Yeah.
See?
Looks like he's trying to... very nice job.
That was being very conservative with those bombs, and it did pay off.
Yeah.
But, so now here's an area that's going to be tricky, for... This is an area that can be tricky for hunters to chase in, and tricky for survivors to kite in.
Yeah.
And Instinct does not have a single trait. He doesn't have a single, chase trait. They can use teleport.
Yeah.
See, with that confined spaces, he's going to shut down the ability to loop that window, and Seer's just going to transition.
Yeah, Seer's forced to transition as the window isn't up for use.
Good bomb.
Very nice bomb. Oh, and the
nice
time bomb. The cowboy is here, but now since he's been nerfed, he is more difficult to land lassos.
With that patience. But a little bit too late.
Yeah.
4 ciphers remaining, and he's just gonna hard pressure the cowboy right here. And the Merc, as the Merc slides in, good bomb coming in.
Nice bomb.
Ooh.
Yeah, after the Cowboys nerf, as we know, the instant lasso is no longer up there for instant lassoing from balloons, which makes Cowboy a lot more difficult for Cowboy players to get the lasso, but a lot easier for hunters to counter.
Great double! He gets the double hit in.
Yeah, nice job from Kill, waiting for the bombs to go off before going in for the save to avoid getting down. But unfortunately, it does result in a double hit, and the Seer is going down as well.
And having wanted order on you, did they have wanted order on him from the start?
Yeah. And now...
Yeah, wanted...
John looks like he might be going for an insta-save, but he does drop smart from Instinct. Setting up a bomb to make sure that he can't stun while he's putting him on chair.
So, what Instinct did there is a move that a lot of top bonbons do, where whenever a forward's coming to insta-save, they drop.
Yeah, because that way they can set up a bomb to prevent the insta-save. Nice stun from John right there, but it wasn't quite long enough for him to get the save, but he did end up getting it. So that's very nice. Stalling out. Personally, I don't know if I actually would have gone for a second save there, simply because it's Bonbon. He's difficult to go against. Ooh, nice owl.
Great owl. And that owl's gonna buy him in the stun.
Definitely buying a lot of time.
Great job on the Seer for stacking that owl, because that owl and that forward stun come up, and the cowboy, this is gonna really buy him a lot of time. Oh, but beautiful bomb.
Ooh, and the double down.
So now you're looking at 1 cipher remaining, but 2 people are injured and 2 people are down.
Yeah, the cipher is not very far, and everyone's injured, so no one can even
And those
save.
are the 2 slow decoders.
Yeah.
The 2 slowest decoders remaining are up. This is gonna... Wow.
This is why, personally, I don't think I would have gone for the save, simply because Bonbon is a very strong tie hunter.
An instant going in for the win here.
Teleporting to the cipher, trying to get the forward down, and he does get it. Very nice. Yeah, Bonbon's a very strong tie hunter. He's very difficult to rescue from, especially rescue cleanly from. At times it is just best to leave someone on chair, take that time to decode, and make sure you're saving your resources for endgame. Because at the moment, they're in a very difficult position with everyone injured. No one can really save when he is at the chair.
They're not, so Instinct, I think it was really risky of them going for that win play, but I know why they did it, because, again, they wanted to win, they wanted to keep up the momentum for that first round and come into the third round with the lead of 1 win and then a tie.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, that may have just not panned out as well, and they're gonna have to fight to get 1 man out.
Yeah. It will be very difficult.
Which I think they can do. They can get 1 person out, I believe, because the teleport's not up just yet. The mercenary's already on, the former last cipher.
And there's another cipher across the map.
This is where Bonbon really lacks that cipher control, especially on a map like Lakeside, and that's what's going to make all the difference potentially. Good bombs.
Ooh.
Oh, these bombs are beautiful.
Yeah, very nice job. It looks like he will be cheering just to secure his win and make sure that,
So now with no detention, Merc has an elbow pad. Are they going to go for dungeon? Or are they going to go for the save? Oh, a beautiful bomb. And wow, Instinct.
Ooh, another one.
With these
Very
bombs.
nice bombs.
Oh my.
Landing them
Almost
very
getting
well. It looks like Merc is going for the save. As I'm not sure he knows where dungeon is.
I do not believe he does. Instinct just has to hit one remote bomb. It's going to down the Merc, and that's a 4-man.
Yeah. Oof, misses the remote bomb.
Whoa.
But he will be chasing the mercenary, and
Merc doing a great job hiding here, especially with nothing to work with.
but he does go down.
Now, is he going to be able to get to that cowboy in time?
It looks like he's going to chair the Merc first. The Merc does have a very long chair time, which will give him time to look for and hopefully down the cowboy. But it looks like he doesn't really want to take any risks with risking a tie by leaving anyone...
What?
Leaving two active
I think he's going to do a great... He's smart. He's going to go ahead here and count and kind of rotate away from, you know, where the cowboy was slugged. But is he going to be able to locate him by that dungeon? Again, the Merc is at chair time, so he should have a good, you know...
Yeah, he definitely has quite a bit of time to look for the cowboy. And he did get tinnitus just now, so he knows the general area, he knows where dungeon is, and he knows that the cowboy.
Is he gonna see the foot? Is he gonna see the stray footprints? Not sure yet.
No, he lost his tinnitus, so, and it looks like he didn't quite get the right direction to go in. And now he teleported to the chair. I'm not sure if he might see the cowboy in the distance there. Or not.
This is gonna be very close.
I think he might have spotted him, but no.
Hmm.
Looks like he's looking around, patrolling, trying to see. I think at this rate, Elias will be able to get dungeon.
Wow.
Very nice job for him rotating there.
Oh!
Ooh.
Wow, that was close. Great type to Dungeon My Life. Great game from Instinct here. But then you gotta know, you gotta give it to EM. They were in such a position to get 4-man, and they clutched it, and they got the one-person escape.
Yeah. Very nice gameplay, honestly.
Man, just missing that remote bomb at the very end. Ooh, that was a close game.
Yeah.
But
it's very likely that he would have 4-manned if he had landed the remote bomb on the mercenary.
So now,
he could have gone back.
So now for people watching who aren't really sure how the points go. So because EM won the first round and PX won the second round, it's tied 1-1. But the score, when just verified with me, because I'm terrible at math, it was 5-3 the first round.
Yeah.
And
5-3 in EM's favor.
6-2 and 6-2 the second round. So technically, by rounds, it's tied. By points.
No, it's more than 6-2, right?
6-2. Because remember, both teams got because PX won both games 3-1. That would put it at 6-2.
Oh right, never mind. My bad.
So if the next round is a tie, PX will win. But the team that wins, if a team wins the next round outright, then that team will win the series overall.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, right now it could go any way, really. Both teams have done a great job, so it could go third round is always a mystery. We never know how it might go. Instinct, he changed his name from Instinct played fantastic that game. You can't take that away from him, because while EM Survivors did make some, mistakes,
you got to realize that he is a Bon Bon on Lakeside. That is a tough map for Bon Bon.
Mm-hmm.
And he needed a tie, and he got more than a tie. The 4-man would have been a nice touch. It would have put it a little bit further out of reach for EM going into the third round. But that win is still very crucial and can play a huge, and definitely move the needle in PX's favor.
Yeah.
So
Honestly,
win.
Doing great right now.
Question, my little question. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
You are EM. Third round. What do you think the bans are going to be for each team? What are you expecting to see these hunters come out? Because I wonder.
I mean, for EM's hunter, it'll depend on the map, of course. I'm definitely expecting a mechanic ban, unless they pull out like Wu Chang. But for almost any hunter, the ban is likely going to be mechanic, just because of her Cypher Rush. If the survivors get a mechanic, they can just Cypher Rush for the tie for PXS. So that's what it would be. Very risky. It would be too much of a risk to not ban mechanic. For the hunter bans, it depends on. I'm not sure what hunter EM is going to play. It's likely to be Moldy Pizza. And I'd expect them to ban his Axe Boy and Violinist.
No, so that's what I'm thinking is they just, PX just put up a very good win against Moldy's Violinist.
Fair.
It's similar situation.
I think they'll still ban his Axe Boy, but his Violinist, they might take the risk of going against
So here's what you gotta wonder. Axe Boy will be banned.
Definitely.
Well, 90% chance they're gonna ban his Axe Boy. However, you gotta look at the position of, do you take the Violinist again? Or with Moldy being a much less meta hunter than, others, you expect like a Lizard ban, because he was a top Lizard. I'm not saying, Lizard is definitely Lizard on mobile is a weaker hunter than Violinist, but
Moldy's a very good Lizard. They might not want to take the risk of going against his Lizard, to be honest, because although he may be trolled on a lot for not being a good hunter, like just Lizard himself, Moldy does play him very well.
Wind, I hate to interrupt you. Mods, any negative comments, can you just time them out for 300, and if they do it again, just ban them?
May, can you talk for a little bit? I need to get some chargers.
Oh, no worries. So, and then on the flip side here, I'm wondering, okay, it's Dream Witch is the strongest hunter in the game. They beat his Dream Witch, but they lost to his Bon Bon, and now they're giving extra ban. Do you just get rid of those two and face the Mad Eyes? I think it'll be, I personally think it's going to be very situational, depending on points, depending on who hunts first and survives first. Because again, I don't have any information relayed on that yet.
Yeah, I'm not sure yet. I can check selection. I'm pretty sure so EM gets to pick either the map or if they hunt or survive first, as we did the coin toss earlier.
All right, sorry, I am just checking. I guess we will actually surprise. I'll just wait and surprise everyone. I like keeping things a little bit tense. Whew, so, this is a very because this is a series that could have gone a lot different. Is both games okay? The hunters had position. So the first round, right? The first round, both were Dream Witch. Both started out in pretty much losing positions, but they came back. They had losing time positions, but they, especially Bear's Dream Witch, getting one down with only one cipher, getting your first down with one cipher remaining, and it's pretty far worked on. That's definitely a very tough position, to work your way out of. But they each had chances to really capitalize. Bear didn't get the chance to go the full 9 yards and get the 4-man, but she secured the tie that she needed, whereas Instinct didn't really capitalize and lost. But then coming in the second round, the Hunter performance, score-wise especially, was just much stronger and kind of gave PX that edge. And third round's going to be a fun third round, I think, because you're going to see two very wild card Hunters coming out to play. Wind?
Yes?
Oh, I forgot to invite you.
No,
because
I'm
I am smart. Well, you're here? I can read so well, it's actually incredible.
Alright, I will be restarting the stream after, this series ends. So...
How many want to invite?
We saw everything. So what map was banned?
It was Moonlit.
Alright, Moonlit was banned, and Red Church was selected, right?
Yes.
Alright, Aaron, you got it.
Did you get the invite, Mayhem?
I did.
Yeah, he's in.
Yeah. Remember,
Okay.
I'm on a new account.
Yeah, I keep
So-
forgetting that.
Yeah.
Alright. Anything else you guys need?
I think we're good.
I think we got it.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm going back to the VC.
Thank you.
Alright. Yeah, so, we're gonna see how these next two matches play out, and then, assuming there's no rounds beyond that...
Also, I see the chat. Guys, Miri's Explorer is sexy, but you know what sexy than Miri's Explorer is Miri's Polar. Keep that in mind. Alright, anyways, I will get back on track.
Yeah, I will be restarting the stream before, for the next series, so if the stream dies, don't worry about it. We will be back. It'll just be, that I'm restarting it, doing some stuff, so, yeah.
Alright, so, banning the violinist. He's banning Mech, he's banning Seer, he's banning Mert. So now Moldy's options, win. I'm expecting it. It looks like the Lizard's gonna come out.
I definitely would not be too surprised, but I also wouldn't be surprised if it's anyone else, considering how versatile Moldy is.
That is true. So one thing to consider is if Moldy does go Lizard is very hard to play on mobile compared to PC, to the point where he's probably 2 to 3 tiers lower on a tier list than Lizard is on PC as compared to Lizard on mobile.
Mm-hmm.
So the fact that Moldy has such good control over a character that's so limited on his device is so impressive to me.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, whipping out the Cowboy. They're going Prisoner, Perfumer, Ford. This looks like they're going hard for a win here.
Yeah, they're definitely...
They're not really...
They're getting that harassment in from Forward and the...
Ford, Cowboy, even a little bit of Prisoner maybe. The Cypher Rush from having all fast decoders minus the Ford.
Perfumer is a very good kiter, especially against a Lizard.
Prisoner adding that Cypher Rush. So PX really, knows they need to get this win here. Because that puts it a lot easier, that puts it, their Hunter in a much better position. And, facing Lizard, especially you come in, you don't really know what to expect from him. You just know he's a very top Lizard, but given Lizard, being a weaker character, it just makes it such a wild card as to, who's going to really prevail. And yeah, I also think if you're going for Cypher Rush, I think Prisoner's an interesting pick because Prisoner is substantially, I think Explorer is substantially stronger of a Cypher Rusher than Prisoner is.
Yeah,
so
but I think the thing is, our server is only really realizing Explorer's potential just now after really seeing him played in IVL. Prisoner's definitely been a popular rank choice, and I think Adam, I've seen him playing Prisoner in rank at times, so I think it's also just someone he's more comfortable with. But
All
it
right,
does
so
look
going
like
on the this is who you want to find.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, the prisoner is definitely the weakest kiter on this team. Not the player, but the character.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful
Nice mind game.
Wow. Is Moldy going to use his jumps here to try and...
Catches up a
barely
bit,
mistiming
but
it.
barely mistimed it. His blink will be up in a few seconds, though, so it's definitely very possible.
He's gonna...
Blink here for the down. Nice job. Very nice job from Moldy.
5 ciphers up. Moldy is in definitely good position. And now where Lizard becomes scariest is his camping.
Yeah.
So...
especially when he finds someone from far out, he can be very difficult.
looks like no one is even going for save. They are really... That is an interesting play call.
I kind of understand why they might not be, although personally I would argue that it's good to go for at least one save.
So it might just be, are they going to go for save after half?
They might be going for a late save, which I could understand.
Moldy got a sorry, I have no words. So Moldy got a solid kill, and and you don't want to really risk a stuff save on a quicker kill, because that's where you get 4-man, and it's going to make it hell for, the hunter, to come back and make up those points.
So right now, I think they're really just trying to push for that tie, Cypher Rush as hard as they possibly can, and make sure that they can secure the tie just to put their hunter in a good position, especially since they are, they were ahead on simple points, I think, after the second round.
Good jump coming in. So Wreck is also, just like Elias, Wreck is an insanely talented cowboy. So, 2 ciphers up. How is this kite going to go? Oh, that's where that cowboy's buff comes in really handy. That speed boost after he lassos over the hunter proves, be very effective for his kiting.
Yeah.
And buys him a lot of distance. And he's going to go for it again, it looks like.
But this time, Moldy does get the hit. Just in time.
Look at that. Not going to risk the stomp. Good job. So, forward Cypher has got, about a quarter progress, and Perfumers is done.
Yep.
So, you got to give it up to Rex here for doing such an amazing second kite here.
Yeah, he's doing a great job just stalling time here. Trying to... Oh, nice jump from Moldy.
Great strong play. So now if you're looking on PXS, they need to get away. They need to spread out, get away from that Cypher. Use this distance they have as kind of a regrouping advantage, because you don't want to have everyone dying on top of the last Cypher. You don't want everyone being injured, because that's where Moldy can really capitalize and get the win that he needs.
Yeah. But it looks like the Perfumer's going back to that Cypher. Moldy has been checking in on it. He might teleport, but it looks like he will just go ahead and chair right now, since he did get the down in time.
So what they're going to do here is the Cowboy's going to rotate over and hold the prime Cypher, while the Perfumer, his full health goes for save.
Yeah.
So Moldy's going to either rush his save, or he's going to rush the Cypher. But I think
he's trying to find the Perfumer far out, so that he can, if he gets a hit on her from far out, he can get a stuff by jumping down. But she didn't do a good job of coming in. No, most likely Moldy's just going to be trying to... Oh, they just popped the Cypher.
Oh.
Very nice jump from Moldy just now, and it looks like he will get the forward down.
With Patroller up, I just don't know if that was the right play. That
teleport?
Cypher pop.
Yeah, I don't know. I think what they were trying to do, it seems, is avoid the jump down with no attack recovery. but it did put them in a very unfortunate position as he was able to instantly jump towards the forward, down him quickly, and then get a down on the cowboy relatively quickly since he still had his teleport. And now, since they're getting shared so close together, it looks like PXS will just take their one-man escape. And Moldy did get a win.
Yeah, so now, again...
This puts,
that 3-man... See, that's... Because in third round, it's very hard. It's especially difficult for Hunters to win. Because the characters you're working with in third round are not as strong. And they're not either they're not as consistent, or they're not as strong with as much win. They don't have as much win potential.
Mm-hmm.
So by Moldy getting that 3-man and EM needing to win this, if EM needs to win this round, they cannot tie this round. They have to win this round. Now they're putting Severe in a very tough position because, but at the same time,
because right now the thing is all EM needs is a tie, so. They can play really hard for a tie right now. And if they tie, they win this round, and then they win 2 out of 3. That's all they need. So that puts Instinct in a very difficult position since he
Instinct needs a win here.
But we did see that, like, we do know that all the Hunters he's played have been very strong, although Bonbon is often considered a tie hunter. He did pull off a very nice win with him.
Yeah.
And especially a church, like a map like Red Church is much better for him as well. So I'm kind of curious to see what the survivors will ban, because they need a tie, but all of his hunters have good win potential. Dream Witch, Mad Eyes, Bonbon.
I don't. So the thing is, here is Bonbon's not a high win potential character, but he got the win.
Yeah.
So again, he has 3 characters that can do well here. I would say I'd throw Wu Chang in the mix. I know he used to be a top Wu Chang, but this is Red Church. It's not a map that you want to see yourself having to go Wu Chang going for at all. You don't want to be going Wu Chang on a map like Red Church.
Yeah.
And so if I'm EM right now. They previously got 3-man by the Bonbon, and Dream Witch is a very scary hunter. Now the toss-up question is: are they gonna go? Are they gonna try to take his Mad Eyes and go? They think, okay, we can just outright beat your Mad Eyes, or they think, okay, we can tie the Bonbon this time.
Yeah.
Or what they think is less likely, the third option is they think, okay, we beat the Dream Witch. We had a pretty sound victory. We can get a tie on it third round.
Mm-hmm.
And ban the Bonbon and the Mad Eye. So it's going to be very weird. Because,
Mad Eye is definitely... Dream Witch with 3 bans is going to be even more difficult.
Dream Witch with 3 bans, that'll be really nasty for them to have to, overcome. My other question is, I think the other risk is, while Mad Eyes is not as strong of a hunter as Bonbon or Dream Witch, Mad Eyes is, he is a hunter that, like when said earlier, very 4-man. He has a lot of 4-man potential if he has a good game.
Yeah.
So and Red Church is a very.
But yeah, Red Church is a very strong map for him.
Wind, I'm going to invite you. I don't think anyone's here yet, so they are probably still deciding maps and bans.
Looks like they might be. Alright, they're gonna go by playtime. It looks like if they draw, they'll be going by playtime.
They're going what?
If this ends up being a draw, so it's a 3-man for PXS Hunter as well.
They're going into
they're gonna count the time to decide the winner.
No, they can't tie here though, is the issue.
No, I mean if the overall round is a tie.
But I don't think they can, because here's the issue, because if they 3-man, see, look, if
they're not going by
Severe
points.
ties, What do you mean they're not going by points?
They're not going by points, they're going by time to decide the winner of this round.
That makes zero sense. Because look, see, if Severe ties or 3-man, then they win. Then PXS wins. If Severe ties or if Severe 3-mans or 4-mans, PX wins. Because it would tie the round or win them that round. And they'd win by points.
If they tie, so what Katz is saying in the server is that if they tie the round, they're gonna decide by playtime rather than by the points from the previous matches. I think.
So I'm trying to figure it.
How many matches are left? This should be the last match. For PXS versus EM. Afterwards, it will be whoever wins versus Prodigy, and then it will be Atlas versus Legacy. And then tomorrow, we will have the Atlas versus Legacy winner against B4U, and then PR versus whoever wins that match. I mean, not PR. PR versus... Oh my god. Whoever wins this match versus PR, then the winner of that versus... The winner of Atlas versus Legacy, and then the winner of that versus B4U. And then the winner of that versus... Oh my god, it's so complicated. It's easier if I have a visual, but, like, I know what it is. I'm just trying
to fix this.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I guess people did not read the rules. So I am sorry for me having... someone add Instinct. When?
I don't think I have him.
I hope no one. Aaron, are you able to add in?
Is Aaron even in the VC here? No.
So I'm trying to explain this. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Anyways. Yeah, so we'll see how this round goes. We're figuring out basically, so right now what they're trying to figure out
No, it's already figured out.
Alright, what they're trying to agree on and make clear is that basically if PXS, if Instinct 3 or 4 mans this round, then that means PXS wins. If he ties or loses,
so
EM wins.
So it's been agreed on. So basically, can someone add him the Hunter?
I don't have him.
Wow, sorry about this. I guess they are not accepting my invite.
Yeah, Instinct is gonna be the Hunter. It's just
okay. Biden.
Yeah, someone's gonna invite him real quick. All right.
All right, there we go. Now, wait, he needs to leave. No, leave. Don't start. leave by. Can the owner of this lobby please kick?
Alright, he's
there we
gone.
go.
He's gone.
Got it.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
Alright, so let's see how this goes. So yeah, Instinct needs 2 3-man or 4-man for them to win, which is always a very difficult position to put your hunter in.
Yeah,
if he does,
so
they
right
win,
here.
since they do have the lead in points. Whereas EM is really just going to be going for
Wow,
a
they did not
tie.
enter legendary mode. Okay.
That's alright. I think as long as they have if they have the bands and every character selection's correct, it should be okay. So it looks like they did leave the Dream Witch for Instinct.
Okay, so yeah, Dream Witch, there we go. There was that possibility she was least likely. It's going to end up on a wildling. Very interesting, especially after the adjustment.
Yeah, it looks like they decided they don't want to take too many risks with the Mad Eyes, especially on one of his best maps, and they did get scared by the Bonbon after that Lakeside match. So it looks like he will be chasing the Cowboy now. Ooh, almost got that hit on him. Ooh, nice switch to the spawn forward to get a hit. Very nice.
Over his leech, alright. And bringing up Blink, so now he's going to have to hard tunnel this Cowboy here and try and get it.
So, for the
right now he's just
for the
building a
hunter
green bar to
ban,
kind of
the hunters
position.
that were banned, they did ban Bonbon and Axeboy. Axeboy?
Yes.
Okay.
So now it's up to John's Wildling to provide some support and buy Elias, time to kite, but this will be at the cost of decoding.
And then, the survivor bans were Seer, Forward, and Mercenary. So I think Instinct realized they're giving him Dream Witch, and decided to take the I guess some of the safest bans for him, which is Seer, of course, especially for a Blink Dream Witch. Yeah, a Seer ban for a Blink Dream Witch. Forward, since
Oh, I
his
like
harassment.
great body block coming in from the Wildling.
Oof.
Ah,
Missed the blink, but he had a
But-
leech right
oh.
there. Very nice jukes coming from Elias, but he does go down.
so Matt providing some great Cypher rush here. But, the Wildling was able to help a bit on the kite, but that definitely did cost him decoding. And considering that Wildling has to make that save.
This is going to be very difficult with him against a blink Dream Witch. He misses the hit. Oh, and Wildling does get time to get on his boar, so he will be able to get to the chair safely now. Alright. So now we're gonna have to see how this goes. Ooh, very nice switch. He does get the Cowboy down.
Cut off.
And the bot was
Losing
right
the
there
bot.
too. This is looking like a very good game for Instinct right now. The decoding isn't too bad, but the bot did go down, which is very unfortunate.
No bot and a Wildling up and 2 people injured.
Yeah. And then the Cowboy is downed.
There you go, picking up the Cowboy. 2
This will be
Cyphers
his
remaining.
Second time on chair, but 2 ciphers remaining. Mechanic has 2 people injured, so her decoding will be very slow, especially with no bot.
Now his Instinct can be able to use, prevent the Wildling from finishing that Cypher, because Wildling's decoding did get buffed back to a 30% debuff.
Yeah. So it looks like the mechanic is going for save as someone who definitely struggles with decoding at the moment.
Yeah,
And I
smart
think
plays
he's
to,
just gonna try to, yeah, he just wanted to farm the cowboy off chair to secure that kill because now, he gets that one and takes a person off of the map, and that'll give him more pressure for the end game. It looks like the wildling is gonna try to come in and harass, maybe.
And the mech is going to try to slide back to that cipher that's almost done.
Yeah.
Ooh, this is definitely going to be close.
Oh,
the mech
the
is going to go
ciphers
ahead.
are very
the mech's
close.
gonna finish it. Oh, but John misses the push.
Yeah.
All these. Oh, wait.
Gets a hit. And if he keeps pushing her with the buff, I think the struggle
I think
speed,
he'll be able to struggle free.
like, he gets him in chair just in time. Oh, no borrowed time.
No. I think I hit right as the wildling buff expired because of the push. So
Was it?
because of the adjustment, you lose progress whenever you push.
No,
so
I
what
think-
happened there? The primary. No, I think. Let me.
No, 'cause
Sure,
I think he might have gotten hit right after the, like, right before the cipher pop, but I might be wrong. Oof. Down
It
the
looks like
perfumer.
there's Dream Witch's end game. That one pop mistake may have just cost them.
Yeah.
As the mech, she's gonna have to try to make a save somehow here. But
she has
unfortunately
the
for her-
camping Dream Witch, and if the thing is, right here, they need the tie, and if he gets
that's
that down, four-man PXS wins.
instinct, clutching it out.
Yeah.
Getting into, that's what he needed there. He needed the 3-man or the 4-man, and he got it. PXS is going to go into the next round and face Prodigy.
Very nice job, honestly. He, like, putting her, like, being in the position where you have to win third round is very difficult. Like, as a hunter, that's really hard to do. And Instinct really, like, took advantage of the lack of a Dream Witch ban and came back and, like, proved that his Dream Witch, like, can do very well, can, like, completely destroy these teams.
And that's where I wonder if the Dream Witch ban, because that's the thing, is there's a lot you'll notice, even in competitive, there's a lot of Dream Witches who struggle first round, but they have other characters that they prioritize over that Dream Witch. EM's second round, they respected the Dream Witch, and they took the Bonbon, and his Bonbon proved how strong it could be. And it got that 3-man that made it, that 3-man win that he got really gave them the edge. And then coming into this third round, EM, they had the mentality of, we beat the Dream Witch the first time, let's go ahead and beat it the second time. But, Instinct shows it was that one misplay. I think that really kind of snowballed there. That's where Wildling's new adjustment can really hurt. John harassed as much as he could, but unfortunately that board expired right as it popped off.
Yeah. So we will be going on break now. I'm going to end this stream right here. I will be putting it back up once the tournament starts again. I'm trying to get the time up. It should just be like 10 to 15 minutes, and then we will be getting into the next rounds. So